Bonjour, monsieur, mademoiselle. Excusez-moi, une petite française, s'il vous plaît. My first. In 2022 GGR, speaking Francais. I will speak French. Okay. So, welcome to a very exciting and emotional GGR press conference. It's hard to believe that today is the 50th anniversary of when Sir Robin Knox-Johnston in the first Golden Globe race crossed the finish line.
Bienvenue à tous pour cette journée très excitante, exceptionnelle. On a du mal à croire qu'il y a 50 ans, Robin Knox-Johnston effectuait le premier tour du monde sans escale.
To be beside our GGR heroes, human people, adventurers, sailors, now at the conclusion, remembering, of course, we have Tapio still sailing, is really quite special.
En étant là juste à côté, aux proches de nos skippers, de nos aventuriers, et puis en pensant à Tapio aussi qui est encore en mer.
About 295 days ago when they set out, we knew it would be epic, but we didn't really know what to expect because you never can know with an adventure. An adventure is always going into the unknown.
Donc quand ils ont pris la mer, effectivement, on ne savait pas vraiment à quoi s'attendre. C'était vraiment s'élancer vers l'inconnu.
So it's really quite a moving moment to have. I think our model is about to arrive, maybe. Okay, quite a moving moment to be here, and at the end of it, I suppose. I still remember the first press conference we had with Yannick. When we announced the GGR was coming to Les Sables d'Olonne. And here we are now. It's quite incredible.
C'est assez émouvant de se retrouver là. Il se souvient encore de la première conférence de presse ici au Sables d'Olonne avec Yannick, il y a déjà maintenant quelques mois.
We have a special afternoon with the prize giving, and I hope to see you all there. That will be at 3:30 local time. And many things will be said, and you'll get to experience some interesting emotions once again. But for now, this is very relaxed. This is GGR family of entrants, family of Les Sables d'Olonne, who took us into their heart and took ownership of the race, which we were very excited about.
Donc on va avoir une après-midi de célébration. On compte bien sûr sur vous. Ça se tiendra sur le parvis des Atlantes à 15h30. Et puis là, c'est simplement un regroupement de la famille GGR. On est ravis que les Sables d'Olonne aient pris part à cette aventure, aient vraiment pris en main les choses et supporté jusqu'ici d'une très belle manière la Golden Globe Race.
Also, we're live Facebook, and social media and Facebook has taken the message around the world. So to all our GGR family watching now, thanks for tuning in, and get ready for 22 because we also are talking about what will happen in the future.
Et donc l'ensemble des réseaux sociaux et puis grâce au live Facebook, le message est passé au-delà des océans et sur l'ensemble des continents. On salue tous ceux qui nous regardent actuellement.
It's the first time the entrants have been together since we all departed. We had a big personal, private family party last night. It was good fun. And today is really about them. So on that, I just want to say welcome home, everyone.
C'est la première fois qu'on a l'ensemble des skippers rassemblés à nouveau depuis le jour du départ. C'était un moment assez particulier pour eux. Ils ont eu un moment privé hier soir. Et ils voudraient simplement leur dire bienvenue. Et on est heureux que vous soyez de retour tous ensemble.
Doesn't matter how you got here, you're here, and we're happy to see you. And
peu importe de quelle manière vous êtes arrivés jusque-là et quelle qu'ait été votre aventure, on est très très heureux de vous retrouver tous ici aujourd'hui.
Okay, good timing. So at last we have this is the perpetual trophy.
Donc voilà ce qui arrive, c'est
stand here, hold it up. Stand here.
C'est le trophée qui arrive avec Barry.
Just stand here, hold it up. Okay.
On va vous présenter ce trophée.
Okay, come here. Right. This is a very special model of Suhaili. Okay.
Donc c'est une maquette très très spéciale du Suali.
The story goes, in fact, I'll give it to Barry to explain. Do you want me to explain? Okay. Sir Robin did a major refit on Suhaili, so she'll last another 50 years. And during the course of the refit, there were scrap timbers. And this model is...
Robin a effectué des rénovations majeures donc, sur le Suali de manière à ce qu'il puisse encore tenir jusqu'à maintenant, 50 années plus tard. Et il y avait effectivement des rénovations à faire au niveau du bois, des boiseries.
So this model is made completely from materials salvaged from Suhaili. Okay, it's quite unique. It's a priceless relic, and it becomes the perpetual trophy for the winners of the GGR for the next 100 years.
Et donc cette maquette a été faite à partir des matériaux du Suali. Donc l'ensemble du bois de la maquette vient directement donc des rénovations du Suali. C'est très très spécial et ça devient le trophée de la GGR que les vainqueurs se passeront d'année en année, en tout cas de GGR en GGR.
It will have listed all the finishes of the GGR, and it will live. Lift it up. They were saying down the back, lift it up, up.
Donc il y aura les noms des vainqueurs inscrits également sur ce trophée.
And it will live here in Les Sables d'Olonne, and let's hope we start here in 22. We're all working towards that. We don't
Et il
know what will
restera
happen.
pour l'instant au Sable d'Olonne,
Yeah.
en espérant que 2022 parte des sables.
Yes.
On va partir dans cette optique pour l'instant.
Keith Seville here. Say hello, Keith.
Hello.
Here's the shipwright and a very close friend, personal friend of Sir Robin Knox-Johnston. He was involved with the refit. He was leading the refit. And I should say, so was Robin. Robin was hands-on, working on the boat for years. It was really quite incredible. He didn't just pay Keith to go and do it. Robin was working. And,
Donc Keith est un très très bon ami de Robin Knox-Johnston. Il a participé activement donc à la rénovation, tout comme l'a été également Robin, qui a vraiment été impliqué dans les rénovations du Suali.
He's a master shipwright, and he built the model for us with a little bit of help from Barry. So,
Donc il a
thanks very
construit
much,
également
Keith.
le modèle pour nous avec un petit peu d'aide de Barry. Merci beaucoup.
Stick it on there. Okay, put it on there, and okay. So, Yannick, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Don. In French or English? In French, maybe. In French. Écoutez, je suis très heureux de vous retrouver tous et toutes. Comme je vous l'ai dit, bonjour à toutes et à tous. C'est un moment émouvant que cette journée, parce que cette journée signe le début de la fin de cette édition. Et you want to translate? No.
Okay.
As you wish.
Yeah, this was a very special time. I'm very happy to have you all here today. It's like the beginning of the end today.
Cette course et cette aventure sont extraordinaires. Dans un monde de l'hypercommunication, de l'hypertechnologie, de l'hyperrapidité, du profit et de la finance. Pardon.
I try. So in this race is very extraordinary. In such a world with high technology, high speed, high profit as well.
Cette course est un ovni. OVNI.
This race is like an unknown ovni. Yeah, a non-flying object.
C'est
like
un éloge de l'humilité, de la lenteur, de la liberté. C'est une ode à la gratuité. Okay. We don't translate. Ce que j'ai aimé dans cette course, c'est sa densité humaine, sa haute densité humaine. What I like in this race is the high human density that it presents. Merci à tous ces marins libres qui ont fait vivre cette aventure extraordinaire, la plus longue compétition sportive de l'histoire du sport, comme même a rappelé Isvan Kopar. L'agglomération est fière, l'agglomération des Sables d'Olonne est fière d'avoir relevé ce défi aux côtés de Don, de Jane, Céline et toute l'équipe. c'est jamais gagné d'avance quand on se lance de tels défis. Et c'était un triple pari. Un pari d'abord pour l'organisation, parce que faire revivre cette course 50 ans après, réaliser un rêve, le rêve de Don, un peu fou, il faut bien le dire, 50 ans après, c'est juste extraordinaire. C'est un pari évidemment aussi pour l'agglomération. Il fallait réussir à être le partenaire, le premier partenaire, et faire les choses bien pour accueillir le public, trouver les autres partenaires pour boucler l'accueil du public. Et finalement, on a réussi à rassembler beaucoup d'énergie positive autour de la course. On a eu, par exemple, beaucoup de partenaires privés qui ont permis l'organisation de villages, l'organisation de la remise des prix. Et cet après-midi, 5 fois plus de partenaires privés que de partenaires publics. Et donc, c'était un défi à notre échelle, à nous. Et puis, on a été heureux de constater les retombées médiatiques qui sont encore l'objet de chiffrage et de statistiques. Mais avoir au Sable d'Olonne, en Vendée, CNN, la BBC, Sky News, des médias néerlandais, indiens, australiens et j'en passe, c'est un bonheur pour nous. Nous sommes une ville touristique et nous aimons faire parler et rayonner les Sables d'Olonne. Et puis c'était évidemment un pari pour les skippers. 25% d'entre eux sont arrivés en course. Je dis 25% parce que si on compte 4, c'est 22, et si on compte 5, avec Tapio peut-être, c'est 27. Donc je fais une moyenne. 25%, c'est un défi qui montre la difficulté de l'épreuve et de l'aventure, mais quelle que soit la place que chacune et chacun a pris dans cette course, ils ont tous ici, vous le savez, écrit une nouvelle page glorieuse de l'histoire de la course au large. Et pour ça, l'agglomération des Sables d'Olonne est fière d'avoir été partenaire et est fière de vous avoir accompagné. Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Just to follow on from there, obviously we can't thank everyone that's been involved with the GGR, but first I just want to thank our most important partner and close friend, which is the agglomeration. They took a real risk backing the GGR. Many people did not understand what it was, and we appreciate all the effort from all the people in the agglomeration that made the decision to help us bring the race and actually bring the race to Les Sables d'Olonne.
On ne peut pas remercier tout le monde, bien évidemment, mais on aimerait remercier le premier partenaire qui est l'agglomération des Sables d'Olonne, qui a pris ce risque. C'était un réel risque, qui a eu cette vision et qui a soutenu la course jusqu'au bout. Et puis l'ensemble des décideurs aussi qui ont suivi et qui ont permis ce soutien et cet engagement de l'agglomération des Sables d'Olonne.
We didn't have many other big sponsors at all, but I certainly want to thank Saga Mercedes for the support they've given us, Matmut as well. They've been great. We've had Ralph Tech Watches as our timing partner, Boat Shed, who are presenting a £5,000, a traditional £5,000 trophy for the winner of the GGR. That was the same in 1968.
Nous n'avions pas beaucoup de sponsors, mais j'aimerais quand même en citer quelques-uns qui ont vraiment été chouettes de nous suivre. Saga Mercedes, Matmut, Boatshed également, qui sont présents et qui ont permis de donner ce prix donc de 5 000 pounds, comme ça avait été fait à l'époque en 1968 pour Robin.
And all the others. We had Hydrovane, Gakpinda, MSOS, and many which are on our website as well. So we hope to get a bigger sponsor for 2022, which will allow us to spread the word. And what I will say is we are now compiling our media summary for the GGR, and it's surprising even ourselves. Barry and I are looking at this with another company, and the following of the GGR, because it is so unique and human and raw because of what the sailors did, is huge. It's really surprising me as well. So, thank you.
Oui, il y a encore bien sûr d'autres sponsors qui sont sur notre site, et on espère en avoir d'autres, des plus importants pour 2022. Les premières statistiques liées à la couverture médiatique sont impressionnants. C'est vrai que c'est dû à ce caractère unique, pur et aventureux. Donc on était très impressionnés, nous, équipe organisatrice, de ce succès médiatique.
just so you know what's going to happen, I'm about to run a trailer, then we'll introduce all the entrants. Then during the course of introducing the entrants, Tapio will ring us and talk to us on the phone for a minute or so. And then around 12 o'clock, Sir Robin will call us on Skype from Falmouth, and we can have a chat with Sir Robin as well. It'll be on the screen, and they're live on Facebook as well.
Donc pour que vous compreniez un petit peu ce qui va se passer, Don va vous passer là un petit film, une petite annonce, un teaser. Ensuite, les skippers vont se présenter rapidement et puis nous dire un petit mot. À la suite de ça, Tapio devrait nous appeler en direct. Et puis ensuite, Robin Knox-Johnston également, qu'on devrait voir sur l'écran et avec qui on pourra échanger un moment si tout se passe bien à la technique. Voilà.
Thanks to our friends at RCA who are managing the live Facebook and so on.
On remercie également l'équipe RCA qui est présente aujourd'hui et qui gère le live Facebook.
Okay, so this is our trailer.
It's a story between you and the boat and the sea. The sea is something very, very strong, terrible sometimes.
Two boats being dismasted very close to each other. I think some had no idea what they were taking on and were surprised at the magnitude of the task.
300 days to think about yourself and about what you are as a man.
You know, we're not joking when we talk about 27, 30-meter waves.
We've now got one boat on the bottom of the ocean.
We call it a race, but it's a voyage.
I had all kind of really unique adventures. Most of them was created or achieved by sailing. But the biggest reward or bonus what I got was somehow I found myself. You see clearly the important people in your life.
We are tied to the ocean, and when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch it, we are going back from whence we came.
Yeah, no, they're thousands of miles away. There's no one.
I want, Palestinian people to see the Palestinian flag on a noble event for many months, and hopefully to finish. A Palestinian circumnavigating the globe solo nonstop, that would be huge.
I don't know how I will feel when I come back, but I do hope that I become an example others to try this event, that it doesn't need to be done by professionals, that it can be done by ordinary people.
He's taking water.
What is going wrong? What are people doing that means that boats are put in a position where the mast could be broken?
I fear, of course, the places where I haven't been before. I feel fear. Well,
I'm the adventurous guy that likes to go deep and go through deep valleys to reach high mountains, I think. And I always look for challenges in life. I'm standing here ready to go outside to hand steer. The big thing is you don't want to get the boat sideways in these big surfs.
You need luck, even in the mountains you need luck. When it comes to the weather, it doesn't matter who you are, or, if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're going to get into trouble.
So we're all sort of hoping the best for Susie. She wouldn't be enjoying it right now.
That my brother did say to me the other day, he was like, if you go for a swim, you just put in your logbook that you've gone for a swim. Because if for whatever reason I didn't come back aboard, then we won't spend the rest of our lives wondering what happened. So, yeah, but I'm coming back, so it's fine.
Do you copy me?
Yes, very good now. Go ahead.
The boat is the only thing that's left is a hull.
It's the will to jump, to try, to go towards the unknown. And that's something that can change your life.
I know this is my last race around the world, I'm sure, because I am too old.
I think I have an advantage being younger over some of the other competitors, but then I probably also have a disadvantage.
To finish a circle or to fulfill something that I haven't had a chance or never had the courage to do. If I wait another 4 years, I may not have the extra motivation that it takes, and I may not have the physical ability to give it, the 200% that it needs to be given.
This is the longest sport event in sport history.
Those of us who spend time at sea are the lucky ones, because the romance that we're seeing here is great, the public love it. Once you get out there, it's a hard, practical job. There's only about 220 people who've done it, and 600-700 people have been into space now.
Thanks for that. Sorry about the audio lag. We were running two tracks, one for the live and one here. That's why they're a bit out of sync. But anyway, just before I introduce the entrants, I just want to point out a couple of other trophy situations. This here is a bolt from Suhaili. It was a frame bolt salvaged during the refit. Okay, they're the bolts that hold the planking to the hull. And Sir Robin has given us 50 of these bolts for the next 50 finishes of the Golden Globe race. Okay. And there will be 5 at the moment who 5 entrants from this edition, assuming Tapio finishes, that will receive one of these bolts. They're quite special. So there's 45 left for the next editions of the GGR. So,
donc, il voulait vous présenter ce trophée qui est assez particulier, qui est un clou du Suhaili original. On en a 50 et on a fait donc des trophées pour les 5 skippers qui ont terminé. Il en reste 45 pour les GGR suivantes. Ils nous ont été offerts par Robin et on les garde précieusement.
These are the actual trophies. Jean-Luc will be the winner of the Perpetual Trophy, but he gets to keep another model of Suhaili, and the first 3 finishers also receive the model, a model replica of Suhaili.
Donc les 3 premiers arrivants vont recevoir cette maquette du Suhaili également.
Get a Golden Globe. It's the only way you'll ever get one of these, unless you're a sponsor of the GGR.
Tous les participants se verront remettre ce globe en or.
Tapio will receive this trophy as the McIntyre Adventure Spirit of the GGR Award.
Tapio donc recevra ce trophée particulier qui est un trophée qui représente l'inspiration de la GGR.
Uku will get one as the first unsponsored entry.
Uku recevra un trophée particulier puisqu'il est le premier arrivé en tant qu'amateur et non professionnel, non sponsorisé.
This is the first woman entry into the GGR.
C'est le trophée
it's the Kay Coddy Trophy, the first solo woman around the world.
C'est le trophée donc de la première femme.
Good timing. Okay.
Kay Coddy à avoir accompli un tour du monde qui sera remis à Suzy.
Hello, Tapio. Hello. Okay. Yeah, just stand by, Tapio. Hang on. Just hang on that. It's the cover. Stop. Just stand by, Tapio.
That's technology.
This is the GGR. Okay, Tapio. Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, we got you. Okay. So we've got you there, Tapio. So what's happening today? Tapio?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe aujourd'hui, Tapio?
You still there?
Yes, I am. I don't hear you very well, but please speak slowly and loudly.
Okay, just tell us what's happening. You've got a lot of people here watching on Facebook as well. It's a big day for us here, but we're all thinking of you there.
So, well, good morning, everybody, and regards from the trades. I am here sailing against trade winds in good wind, and the sun just came out. It has been a cloudy morning, the first time in a very long time. So I guess I'm gradually getting out of the trades and into the variables. But so far the wind is very good, and I'm happy with the progress I am making. Everything is fine on Asteria, and I'm enjoying the rest of the race to the full of it.
Okay, so all the other entrants are here as well. Anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, did you say that all the competitors are there?
Yes, everyone is here listening.
Wow, great. Well, I have been saying that I have been enjoying the sailing every day, and I'm happy that I'm getting more sailing days for the entry fee than anyone else. But I have to confess that today is the day that I would like to be. I would rather like to be in the Sable d'Olonne with all of you to celebrate and to congratulate the winners and the fellows on the podium, and also to meet all the rest of you and give a hug to the ones who didn't make it to the finish. I'm really sorry for you, and I'm especially sorry for Susie, the darling of the fleet, not making it to the finish. Susie, you were sailing in such a great way, facing the guys finishing on the podium. I would have been extremely happy to see you to finish the race ahead of me. So my big regards, and I wish you have a great party today and enjoy it.
Okay, and we had the big family GGR dinner last night, and we sent you a toast as the sun was setting. So we were thinking of you at the GGR family dinner.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And the GGR family includes also many other people than just the sailors. And so I send also my regards to everyone who have been part of making this race to become reality. And I want to again thank Don and also Yannick Moreau of the Sable d'Olonne of their vision of recreating the legendary Golden Globe race. It's a fantastic thing.
Okay, we felt very guilty last night. One question, Tapio. We had hot food last night. How's the cooking going on board?
I'm enjoying the hors d'oeuvre de Asteria, or I guess that's the French version, and the Scandinavian version is I'm having the smørgårdsbord, the fish variety of different tinned fish. So I'm enjoying my gourmet all the way to the finish. It's no problem.
Okay, fantastic. Well, there's lots of positive energy being pushed your way, Tapio, so we'll all look forward to seeing you very soon, eh?
Well, as I've been saying, I'm doing my best, and the closer I get, the more I want to get there.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thanks for calling in, Tapio, and we'll speak again later on, eh? Everyone will give you a big cheer.
Okay, thank you very much. Pardon?
Okay, see you later, Tapio. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Okay, so that's cool. All right, so now what I want to do is get that microphone working. is just quickly pass the microphone around. I'll start from the back. You get about 1 minute to 30 seconds to say g'day and quick word on what you're doing. Stand up, quick.
Hello, I'm Nabil Amra. I'm happy to be here. Still contemplating about what the future holds. You know, maybe we'll talk some more with Don. Any excuse to come to Les Sables. You know, it's a beautiful place. So I'm glad you're doing it here again, and you know, we'll keep this under advisement.
Hello, I'm Francesco. I've been a bit of the outsider of the fleet, left 20 days after the others in the special Carrozzo class, but I'm so glad to be included in the family and be here together, and the adventure has been a great human endeavor for me, really, and sailing has been just part of it. All that came before and what is coming after is just great, and being part of the family is the big value for me. And I hope to be more lucky next time, and I'm sure I will be, because the lesson, the things that I learned has been so great. And I just congratulate with the people that did it around, because it's been a big fit.
Okay. 60 seconds, Captain Coconut. 60 seconds.
Thanks, Don. Is this a safety call? I'm Mark Sinclair, Captain Coconut. I enjoyed my cruise for 157 or so days, and very grateful for the competitors to make such an exciting event and to be such part of a great team, and Le Sable d'Olonne for the very warm welcome, and it's great to be back. So hope to see you again in the future.
Hi, I'm Abhilash Tommy, and I've been learning to walk for the last few months. I'm pretty good at it right now. Managed to get on 2 boats, so that's a big thing for me. Thank you.
Tommy's being very modest here. Tommy is now a father, and it all started here in Les Sables d'Olonne. His wife had a baby boy, and he didn't even want to say anything. Anyway, carry on, Gregor.
Hey, I'm Gregor. It's great to be back here in Les Sables d'Olonne, seeing everybody again for the first time since last July, or beginning of July, end of June. So, yeah, it's great to be back, and thanks for all the support.
Comme mes petits camarades, je connaissais les sables, moi, quand même. Je n'ai pas de mérite, mais j'ai mieux connu les sables. Et malgré ma petite mésaventure, j'aimerais bien revenir, encore pour mieux vous connaître. Merci.
Hello all, and I'm so happy to be here, and my love affair with the GGR continues, and I will be here on the next one as well, so you won't be able to get rid of me just yet. Thanks.
Yeah, hello for everybody. I am lucky guy to be here, and I was very lucky during race. Because I finished, and I was lucky that I had such strong competitors around me. Thank you for that, and thank you for all following people here and around the world. Thanks.
Bonjour, et je suis content d'être là aussi. Malheureusement, la course s'était terminée un peu tôt pour moi, mais c'était un beau début. J'ai vraiment apprécié la camaraderie et l'ambiance ici, au Sable. Et je ne reviendrai pas la prochaine fois, mais je regarderai et j'essaierai d'aider si je peux. Voilà. À très bientôt.
I'm Arevik from Norway. This has been a great race. I have enjoyed it all the time, despite I didn't finish. And I've got so much good friends, and thank you for all the support from everybody.
Bonjour, and that's it. Good morning. And obviously, this is supposed to be a solo sailing, and as you can see, this was everything but solo. This was a serious team effort, and thanks for all the team members. And I am happy that I was able to pass the torch, and Puffin will be in the next race, not with me, but Ian, my new friend, will run the boat, so thank you for that.
Bonjour à tous, Antoine Couzeau, je suis très heureux de vous retrouver. Comme vous l'avez entendu et surtout comme vous l'avez vu, moi il y a eu beaucoup d'émotions dans ce film. On avait tous cet objectif d'être au départ. On a réussi à prendre ce départ. Certains ont réussi, d'autres se sont arrêtés en chemin. Mais ça a été vraiment une aventure riche en émotions, une aventure humaine. Et juste de se retrouver, c'est quelque chose d'incroyable. Donc, merci encore à vous, merci à Don, merci à Yannick, merci à tout le monde. C'était vraiment une belle aventure. Merci.
I am Jean-Luc from Les Sables d'Olonne. And je suis ici après 2 Vendée Globe. J'ai trouvé que c'était pas mal. Et donc, je me suis établi ici en 2000 et je suis ravi d'être revenu à la maison le plus vite possible.
I'm Susie. Sorry. I'm Susie. I didn't quite make it round. My race ended in the Mid-Pacific. But it's so great to be back here and see all the faces of everyone that I spoke to every day on the radio. And thank you to everyone for all the support.
Hello, I'm Mark Slets. It's great to be back. It's been an amazing time at sea. I made a really great group, met a great group of people. It's been really special sailing with these people, and that's something I'll never forget in life. And thanks to the organizations, thanks to Don, to making it all possible. Thank you.
I'm Igor Zaretsky from Russia. Я очень рад оказаться в этом приятном городе, в вашем городе, и в такой симпатичной компании. К сожалению, по техническим причинам я вынужден был сделать остановку в Австралии, но я завершу эту гонку непременно. Спасибо.
I'm Igor Zaretsky. I'm glad to be here in this nice city among these beautiful people. Unfortunately, I had to stop to make a break in Australia, but I will surely continue the race. And we had also some medical problems that are now already done, and we will distribute a press release now, and you can have questions afterwards if you have.
Yeah, just on that, obviously, Igor, just for the media, there is a press release here on the medical situation with Igor. He is going again. He will meet the requirement of the GGR for the, to be medically fit to leave again in November.
Donc nous avons pour toute la presse un communiqué de presse particulier concernant le bilan de santé d'Igor qui est à votre disposition ici et qui explique effectivement quels ont été les problèmes rencontrés et puis le fait qu'il devrait être en état de reprendre la course d'ici novembre prochain.
We have 2 little presentations. One is from Ashley Martin from the Cape Horners. I'll get Ashley up here. You may have seen Jean-Luc and Mark Slats were presented a Cape Horners burgee for going around in the GGR. Uku and Istvan, you missed out, so Ashley would like to present you with your Cape Horners burgees now.
Donc c'est l'association du Cap Horn, des Cap Horners, qui vont recevoir donc leur fanion.
Bonjour, Madame and Monsieur. Excuse me, must speak English. Next time I do a long sail, I promise I would get my French up a bit. It's a great privilege for me to be able to take this opportunity to present these burgees from the International Association of Cape Horners to the two recent finishers. As you heard, Sir Robin actually presented the first one to Jean-Luc, and then the second one, Don very kindly presented it to Mark Slats. So I will do the other two in a second. But just to say what the qualification is for membership of this association is for anybody who, and no matter what their nationality is, to sail round Cape Horn non-stop for 3,000 nautical miles through a latitude of 52 degrees south. What we are doing is the instigation of Don and Sir Robin is we are getting a register within the association of all those people who have sailed around single-handed around the world. This, believe it or not, is not one at the moment, but we're getting quite a lot of the information for it. So if people later on can apply onto our website, which is capehorners.org, and there is a flyer that is here that we will be presenting, I think we'll be showing later on. So may I present the two burgees to Uko Ranmar and also to Istvan Koppa. Thank you.
Qu'il est honoré de pouvoir remettre les fanions de l'association des Cape Horners.
That's a great honor for me.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Just one more photograph. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, well done.
I will be applying for the first one, which would qualify, but we can do this later.
Okay, one final short one. This is this is to be presented to Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc, écoute, pour te remercier, je te remets ce trophée de la bouteille à la mer que tu as jeté dans les îles aux alentours des îles Canaries, et en l'honneur de Transform, on te remet ce trophée. Et cette bouteille que tu as jetée contient un message pour le don d'organes. Voilà. Pour l'instant, on n'a pas de nouvelles. Hein.
Merci. J'essaye de défendre cette association depuis assez longtemps. C'est une association qui lutte pour que soit connue et surtout pour que les gens connaissent et expliquent ce qu'est le don d'organes. Il faut intervenir très très vite quand il y a un décès de façon à ce que la transplantation se fasse très vite. Et donc c'est une association qui essaye de sensibiliser les gens à ce don d'organes et il est un exemple de survie grâce à cela.
Ça fait 30 ans que je suis transplanté. Voilà.
Okay. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Just to let you know, some of you, or some people have been asking about the teddy bears of other entrants, and we're getting them back in now. So we have Istvans, we have a few more. So you keep an eye on Facebook, and this is for Citran, motor neurone disease, Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and we'll talk more about that later. So now I would just like to open the floor to questions from the media. To any of the entrants. Is there any questions specifically from media?
Y a-t-il des questions des journalistes pour les skippers?
Vous êtes libre maintenant de poser des questions si vous le souhaitez directement au skipper. Ce sera un court instant, mais n'hésitez pas. On a bien expliqué.
Perfect job.
Sorry? How many are going to try again? Well, hang on, I have to tell a story. Oh, just say, just in French, how many want to try again?
Donc, combien d'entre vous souhaitent recommencer l'aventure?
Last night at the dinner of the GGR family, the entrants, there is a new phrase, okay? And it goes like this, that when you go to sea in an adventure like the GGR, and if you lose your boat or something happens, you have an empty box. You have no more money left in the empty box.
Oui, hier, lors du dîner donc des skippers, il y a une nouvelle phrase en fait qui se dit, c'est-à-dire ceux qui ont une boîte vide parce que ils ont tout utilisé, ils sont partis en course puis ils n'ont pas réussi à terminer.
So we have only Ertran so far who has joined the 22. Does anyone else want to answer?
Donc il n'y a qu'Ertan pour l'instant qui a confirmé sa participation pour 2022. Est-ce qu'il y en a d'autres qui souhaitent participer officiellement aujourd'hui?
I think Jean-Luc can give a definitive answer.
Jean-Luc peut nous donner une affirmation, je pense.
Non. Enfin, on ne sait jamais de quoi la vie est faite. Hein.
Oui, je confirme, comme je le disais tout à l'heure, oui. Mais bon, ça coûte très cher tout ça et on verra. Oui, pourquoi pas.
Yes, Loic would like to, if he can. He's looking for sponsors.
Okay. A question? Yeah.
Ceux qui recommenceront, ceux qui retourneront, ça sera toujours le même type de bateau?
Alors, will it be the same type of boats on the next race?
Okay, I'll quickly explain 2022. First of all, there are some small rule changes in 2022. To specifically answer the question, all of the boats in the 2018 edition can be used in 2022.
Donc oui, il y aura quelques petites modifications pour répondre spécifiquement à la question. L'ensemble des bateaux donc, qui étaient approuvés pour 2018 le seront pour 2022.
But there is a second class of boat, which is a Joshua replica. Very similar, a replica of the original Joshua, which is out here today and taking people sailing, and the crew are here now. They're big supporters of GGR.
Il y aura une deuxième classe, une deuxième catégorie également qui prendra le départ. La catégorie Joshua, qui est une réplique quasi similaire donc, du Joshua original qui se trouve au ponton Vendée Globe actuellement.
The first edition of the GGR, the second edition, I mean this one, was a celebration of Sir Robin Knox-Johnston and Sue Haley winning. The next edition, or the third edition of the GGR, is a celebration of Bernard Matessier and Joshua and the important role he played.
Cette édition était vraiment une célébration du Suali et de la victoire de Sir Robin Knox-Johnston. La deuxième édition, ou troisième édition, donc 2022, sera plutôt une célébration de Bernard Moitessier et de tout ce qu'il a apporté à cette course, donc sur la deuxième édition.
The start will be on September the 4th in 2023, and the course 2022, and the new additions to the course is a film drop in Cape Town.
Donc la prochaine édition, le départ devrait se tenir le 4 septembre 2022. Et la nouveauté également sera un point de dépose des films à Cape Town.
So you'll remember the film drop in Lanzarote and Hobart. Now there will also be Cape Town.
Donc il y avait eu 2 points de dépose des films, Lanzarote et puis Hobart. Il y aura également Cape Town sur l'édition 2022.
We have reviewed and continue to review the rules and the regulations for the GGR. Generally, the concept is exactly the same.
Donc on a revu et on continue bien évidemment de réviser l'avis de course et le règlement de course.
But some small additions will include secure storage on deck for the spinnaker poles used for an emergency rig instead of on the mast.
Il y aura quand même des modifications si on peut apporter des améliorations à la sécurité, notamment avec une zone sécurisée pour protéger les tangons.
You will need a strap in your bunk to strap yourself in case you get rolled over.
Donc un strap sur la couchette, obligatoire pour maintenir la sécurité si jamais il y a un chavirage.
If you use your emergency desalinator, you will suffer a 72-hour time penalty.
Si on utilise son désalinisateur, il y aura une pénalité de 72 heures.
There will be no ham radio transmissions allowed.
Il n'y aura plus de radio amateur, transmission radio amateur autorisée.
There will be no vinyl wrapping on the hulls, the vinyl wrapping instead of painting the hull, using vinyl to colour the hull.
Donc il n'y aura plus de vinyle autorisé pour recouvrir la coque.
It comes off and pollutes
à
the
la
ocean,
place
so,
de la peinture, parce que effectivement ça pollue l'océan au fur et à mesure que ça se dégrade.
A big change that there will be no weather discussions. The only weather report coming on is the official meteorological high seas weather forecast. It's a simple reading of the weather. That's the only weather reports the entrants will get.
Et il n'y aura plus non plus de discussion sur les prévisions météorologiques. Ce sera de simples bulletins météorologiques qu'ils pourront lire et recevoir.
And there will be a time gate in Hobart. The entrant has to sail through Hobart by a set time, or they will have to delay because we start 2 months later. It's important the boats carry on reasonably well and sail around Cape Horn before winter.
Donc il y aura un temps limite à la porte d'Hobart à laquelle il faudra que donc, les participants arrivent pour pouvoir repartir, car on a décalé le départ de 2 mois et il faut rester dans des temps raisonnables pour les conditions météorologiques dans le Grand Sud.
Okay. Any other questions? Yeah, we're just now waiting for Sir Robin to call in. So I'm just going to, let's see, I just got to flash this up and get our Skype ready to go. So no more questions at all? No? Okay.
Pas d'autres questions des journalistes? Et la ville de départ? Ah, good question. Une autre question? Non. Non, simplement, l'ordre naturel des choses, c'est que les Sables d'Olonne soient à nouveau la ville de départ, mais la décision n'est pas prise, elle sera soumise. Je la proposerai au Conseil afin que les collectivités locales s'engagent dans cette voie-là. Les Sables d'Olonne a toujours souhaité un événement nautique international dans l'intervalle de chacun des Vendée Globes. Je pense que nous avons construit cet événement ensemble, tous ensemble, avec Don, avec les skippers, avec les partenaires, et que on n'a aucune raison de ne pas prolonger, renouveler ce partenariat sur ce bel événement. Maintenant, l'événement n'est pas tout à fait terminé, et donc les conseils seront invités à se positionner et à décider lorsque l'événement sera bouclé et qu'on aura dressé le bilan de cette édition 2018-2019 qui n'est pas encore terminée. Aujourd'hui, c'est un jour un peu particulier parce qu'on fait une remise des prix alors qu'il reste un concurrent en mer. On y pense tous. On l'a eu au téléphone tout à l'heure. C'était pour fêter le 50e anniversaire de l'arrivée de Sir Robin Knox-Johnston. Mais l'événement n'est pas terminé. Il reste encore, je l'espère, un bel accueil chaleureux pour Tapio Lettinen sur les jetés des Sables d'Olonne. Et après cela, lorsque nous aurons dressé le bilan, nous déciderons du renouvellement du partenariat dont nous discutons déjà avec Don depuis un moment, évidemment. Et la date qu'il a évoquée n'est pas une date au hasard, c'est une date réfléchie. Merci pour cette question. Alors, je vais vous parler de la météo au Sables d'Olonne à la fin du mois d'avril. Je vais faire une prévision de météo du 22 avril jusqu'au 1er mai. Weather forecast for les Sables d'Olonne till 1st of May. I have to... What was the question? Quelle est la date d'arrivée prévue de Tapio? This is a good question. When will he arrive, Tapio? What is the ETA?
Depends how hungry he is. But
ça dépend de comment il a faim.
I think it'll be the very end of May.
À la toute fin du mois de mai.
He has 2 more weather systems to go. It's very hard to predict.
Il a encore 2 systèmes météo à traverser et c'est encore difficile à prédire.
But he doesn't go to windward very well at all. So, yeah. Let's see.
Hello, this is Cliff Webb. I'm not available right now. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please leave your name, number.
Uh-oh.
Wrong number.
We'll just give him a quick ring and see what's...
Tu as le droit à une deuxième chance, Don.
Yeah. Now, this is the GGR.
Tu prends le 50-50 ou le coup de fil à un ami?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the GG. Oh, he's ringing us, I think. Okay. Hello? Hello, I've got you. Can you hear me? Hello, hello? Oh, hello, Robin. Oh, hang on. We've got yeah, good to see you, and congratulations. No, that's okay. We got it there. Can you hear me okay? It looks like we've got a bad audio. I can see you, but I'm not hearing you so well. We might have to spend a minute or so getting this organised. I'm getting a really, everyone's using, we've got a really low signal.
Tout le monde doit éteindre son portable pour gagner.
Okay, I'm not sure which side it is. We're looking at you, Robin. You can see us okay? Yeah, now it's looking a bit better. We can see you very well, but we're just having trouble with the audio.
What Wi-Fi are you using?
Sorry? I'm not sure. It's this one.
I can see you very well.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
We're pretty right. We need a microphone here. So I'm looking at you, and I think I'm hearing you okay. Sound check? Okay, I'm going to call you back in a minute, Robin. We're going to get onto a different Wi-Fi link. I think this one's getting flooded here, so I'll call you back in about 1 minute. Okay? Yep. Thanks. Okay. Just speak between yourselves for a few seconds.
Donc il fera beau du 22 avril jusqu'au 22 novembre au Sable d'Olonne. Nous sommes très heureux de vous accueillir ici pour venir en vacances, vous détendre, peut-être même porter un nouveau projet d'équipe de course au large ou venir acheter une résidence principale, secondaire. Nous avons aussi toute une série de sympathiques commerçants qui vous accueillent au marché Arago, au marché des Halles, au marché de la Chaume, dans le centre-ville des Sables d'Olonne, dans le cœur d'Olonne et du château d'Olonne. Bref, vous êtes les bienvenus aux Sables d'Olonne. Les Sables d'Olonne, on y part avec une larme à l'œil et on y revient avec un grand plaisir, comme vous pouvez le constater aujourd'hui. C'est bon ?
Merci Yannick.
Je peux vous raconter mes prochaines vacances, celles dont je rêve.
We're just about there.
En 2048.
Jane is in control of this one.
What's another phone?
I don't know. I think the Wi-Fi here is getting flooded by everyone.
No, it's too away from that. You guys should know that before. This one too far away from the office.
I can get in.
Alors, le temps de cet après-midi a été spécialement choisi pour permettre au public d'être présent sans risquer la canicule et pouvoir assister à l'ensemble de la remise des prix sans risquer de malaise, puisque le temps, il fera bon, 18-19 degrés, un peu de nuages, pas de soleil trop ardent, et ce qui nous amènera jusqu'au concert et à la fin de la remise des prix. Ah, ça y est.
Hello, Robin.
Hello, Don.
Okay, we got it. So you keep that one there. Okay, good to speak to you, Robin. And first of all, an absolute huge congratulations on this incredible anniversary of your amazing voyage.
Well, it's nice to feel I'm still alive and around to enjoy it, Don.
Yeah, did we hear that? Yeah, it's a bit weak. Well, that's good. I don't know whether you can see this, Robin, but this is one of the 50 bolts that you gave us for all the finishes in the next editions of the GGR. So 5 of the sailors, assuming Tapio arrives safely, will receive the bolt from the frame of Suhaili going around. So thanks for that. And yeah, we're very honoured to have you call in. We obviously wish you were here, but at the same time, we wish we were with you there.
Well, that's sort of mutual in a way. So I'd love to have been with you guys and joined in the celebration for the 4 people you've got in so far, and just recognise their amazing achievement and what they've done. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I must admit it was a very cool party last night, just between entrants. It was quite special. So, and we were thinking of you quite a lot. It was a great sunset, so looking out over the ocean. So anyway, we have all been waiting with great interest also on your heavy weather report, which we've just been distributing here. And of course, it was a major topic for the GGR. I'm not sure, maybe you'd like to introduce that report.
Well, I think the first thing to say, Don, is very dependent on the cooperation of all the people who are in the race who get answer the questions. And it's really sharing our experience. It's just me collating the experience of all those people. And really, I think their input has been absolutely fundamental to this. You know, telling us what their experience was, what happened to them. And just getting that information, being able to collate it, I think has given us stuff that is invaluable to yachtsmen all over the world.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think the story of the GGR will continue like that for some time. Everyone's got their own individual story, everyone's got their own ideas, and there's no right or wrong in storm tactics. So one common phrase that we got from everyone following the race, in fact 2, one was that the race was more alive than many other events that were live, and secondly, they've learnt so much just following the race. Everyone's learning, all the sailors all around the world, and certainly we were amazed at the experiences here. It was challenging, and it's been great to have the entrants all back together again for the first time. So lots of fun banter, lots of high emotion, and talking about maybe even 2022.
Well, I think it caught the imagination because the boats are largely the typical cruising boats people use for their holidays and sailing around. So therefore, more people could identify with these boats and perhaps have even greater admiration for the sailors because they realize they're taking them into extreme conditions and coming through it. And I think that's why I think it's so important that we share our experience with everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to try something here. I'll pick this up and just screen it over to the entrance. But is there anyone you'd like to particularly talk to of the entrance? Or any entrants want to say good day to Robin? No? Okay. So tell me a bit about what's happening there, Robin, today.
Well, first thing to say to everyone is bonjour. And I assume Jean-Luc was singing last night at the party?
No, he was too busy drinking. The singing is this afternoon. We have the prize giving from 3:30 till 4:30, and then Jean-Luc has 1 hour of singing. He was reserving his talent for this afternoon.
Well, I'm sorry I'll miss his singing because I always enjoy it.
Right. But what's happening there today with you?
Well, we've just been chatting. I had Mike Golding with me, and we've been chatting about sailing generally here. We're getting ready to take Suheli out and recross the finish line as near as I can to the minute, 50 years on. We've got quite a few boats down here to join in. So, and then we'll go to the Royal Cornwall Yacht Club and the party will start. We had a party here last night at the St. Maur's Yacht Club, so I think we're holding pace with you as far as parties go.
Fantastic. And if my memory serves me correct, about now the Lord Mayor, she's in getting her hair done, isn't she?
Yeah, she'd had it done by now. She was getting it ruined.
Fair enough. So it'll be quite incredible. And I think, as you know, the whole world is watching your celebration there as well as here. I mean, it's quite an amazing thing to be, recreating the 50th anniversary of the GGR. And I have to say how incredibly lucky we are to have you as one of the biggest friends of the GGR. Everything that you've done for us, and I'll never forget the moment, for me personally, being on board Suhaili with Yannick from the Sable d'Olonne here and actually firing the cannon. It was an incredible experience for me, and it was the beginning of a journey that none of us really fully understood what would happen. But boy, what a day that was.
Yeah, well, I think full marks to Yannick, because he had the confidence in your idea and he backed it from the start. And frankly, I think that's what made it possible. So if there's any credit going out, Yannick deserves a lot of it.
Absolutely. Here's to Yannick and the Sable d'Olonne. I couldn't agree more, Robin. We all know you can start a yacht race with a tin dinghy and a shotgun, but it's great to have a real serious party and a following of people that are passionate about it. And Le Sable d'Olonne is, they just own this race already. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. The people here have been fantastic, and the volunteers we've had, and you know, I mean, it's really an extraordinary experience. And I don't speak French.
No, I've noticed you don't speak French, Don.
But I have to do something about that in 4 years or 3 years' time. But anyway, okay, Robin. Well, that's really good. I think I wonder if anyone here has a question they would like to ask Sir Robin on this momentous occasion. Have you been asking French, maybe?
Est-ce que quelqu'un veut poser une question à Robin?
Yes.
When will you sail around the world again?
Okay. The question was from Eli. He wanted to know, when were you going to go for a cruise around the world or sail around the world again?
Well, the next time I do it, I think will be a cruise. And I want to visit all those places I've rushed past in the past and stop around this time and go and explore the world a bit more.
Fair enough. And I think we should, you know, it's kind of funny. It's who you are and what you've done. And specifically with Clipper and the Clipper race, the amount of people that you've introduced to sailing who had never sailed before, introduced to adventure. And it's no surprise to me that we have a huge amount of past Clipper entrants and crews that are talking about the GGR. We now have one of your skippers from this edition, Guy Waits, who's signed on for 2022. And it's just this one gigantic solo sailing, adventure sailing, human sailing adventure. And that's exactly what Clipper is. It's incredible.
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's like the GGR. It's something that the ordinary person in the street can really comprehend and identify with. And I think that's why it's so successful. And when you get towns like Nassau getting behind an event like this, because they understand event marketing, they can see the benefits to their city of bringing these events in. All the restaurants are full, all the hotels are full. You know, it's good for the local economy. So when you get what I would call a very forward-thinking council,
I'm gonna engage you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Robin. Can you hear me?
event like this, putting the two together, then. Hi, Yannick.
Thank you for your words. Thank you for your words. Thank you for sharing this moment with us. Happy birthday. You don't look your 50 years old. Thank you, Robin. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm just going to pick up the computer and just show you what's going on here, Robin, just so you get a feel for what's happening. Hang on, stand by. So, okay, I think we can do this. There's the entrance. Say good day. Turn the lights on.
Hey!
Say, Jane, turn the lights on. We just
Bonjour à
turn the lights on. Yeah, and there's some of the people here. All giving you a wave.
Great stuff.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Robin. Well, thanks for once again. Thanks once again for being here. It's all spine-tingling stuff. Enjoy your second lot of footsteps ashore at the Royal Cornwall Yacht Club. I saw the bronze footprints there. I'm going to look forward to that. But I know if I put my feet on it, they would be tiny compared to the shoes that you fill. So thanks for everything you do for us and everything you do for real human adventure. Thanks, Sir Robin.
Thanks, Don. And just say to all the guys who are there who've just completed the race, fabulous. Well done. Congratulations. And really enjoy the party tonight. You've earned it.
Yeah, really good. And I forgot to mention one last thing before everyone gets off, is the model of Suhaili made from wood from Suhaili is phenomenal. You've seen it, you know the story. It's an icon for the future, for the next 50 years, for the next 100 years, for the next 150. And I'm sure sailors around the world will be sailing with great pride, chasing the ability or the privilege to put their name on that very unique trophy that will live here in Les Sables d'Olonne.
Well, I'll try and be around for it, Don.
Okay, good on you. Thanks, Sir Robin. We'll see you again and enjoy the rest of your day, eh?
Cheers, mate.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so what I'd just like to do now is just mention one guy here. David, are you still here? Yeah, David Cosworth. Used to be with Clipper for 15 years. Just stand up, David. David is our new commercial director for McIntyre Adventure. So he'll be working with us to try and find sponsors and commercial support and so on over the years ahead. I just wanted to bring that up. But David's had 15 years with Clipper, knows Robin really well. He spent the last 15 years training to work for us. It's quite cool. So, and then I just want to introduce very quickly some of the 2022 entrants that are here. There is a list of the entrants which is available for the media here. And I forget exactly who's here. If you stand up, I can... where are you? Just stick your... Well, in fact...
Don va vous présenter rapidement les skippers 2022 déjà engagés.
Okay, so okay, there's Pat there from Ireland. And then I got a... Just shout your name out. Simon. Yep, Brittany. Ian Hibbert-Jones. Yep. 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 G down the back there. G is from India and Canada. Long story. Robin Davey. Yep. Arnaud is our only French entrant that's here at the moment. Arnaud. Okay. We have anyone else that I've missed there? There's a couple that are confidential we're not talking about now. So welcome to the GGR family. We'll look forward to adventures there over the coming months and years. Thanks. Okay. I think that just about covers everything. Is there anything I've forgotten, Barry? No, I think we covered. All right, so the big thing now is, especially for people on live Facebook and so on, we wish you were here, but the big party is on at 3:30 this afternoon in front of the Atlantic, and it'll be live again, so we look forward to seeing you there. Once again, Yannick and to Les Sables d'Olonne, thanks for putting on the party this afternoon. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks a lot. Thanks, Yannick. Okay, very good. That's it. See you later. Bye-bye.